Hi everybody, welcome back to the Starseed Dragon. We are going over the Dragon Tarot by Nigel Suckling. We are on the Major Arcana, and we are starting off this video with number 7, the Chariots. And the book reads, Adventure, danger, excitement, triumph, determination. The Chariot shows a young man hurtling along in a great adventure, drawn by two powerful yet quarrelsome dragons that require all his strength and determination to control, like yin and yang. They represent qualities that are neither good nor bad in themselves, but which naturally tend to clash and get out of balance. Upright meaning. Triumph through the careful balancing of opposites and courage in the face of danger are shown by this card. Turmoil, upheaval, and excitement on a journey that can be metaphorical or real, but either way leave you feeling that you have arrived in a different place. Hard work at this stage is recognized and rewarded for a change, but be careful not to relax too soon. Reversed meaning. Discouragement, quarrels, and defeat are indicated by the card in the reversed position. The charioteer fails to control his fractious steeds and plunges to disaster. Great undertakings need loyal allies and a firm grasp of detail which, if overlooked, can bring the dream crashing down. This card can indicate a journey beset by delays or becomes a flight from reality. Yikes. Okay, moving right along. Card number 8. Justice. Fairness, equality, harmony, balance, impartiality. Life is often unfair, and luck counts for more than we care to admit in realizing our dreams. Opposed to this, however, is the natural human thirst for fairness represented by the 8th card of the Major Arcana, which recalls Themis, the ancient Greek goddess of justice, with her scales and her sword of discernment, in this case supported by the dragon of higher wisdom. She represents an ideal that we may strive toward. Upright meaning. Justice reveals a judgment in your favor as you receive your just rewards. This can be uncomfortable for those who have strayed beyond morality, but usually this card signals good fortune for you and a happy outcome to current negotiations. The card signals a good time for drawing up contracts, settling outstanding debts and obligations, and laying foundations for the future. Reversed meaning. Loss, particularly in legal matters, injustice, the lack of recognition at work are all threatened by the Justice card reversed. Prepare to ride out a storm as false accusations, prejudice, and bullying may come your way, but try to see this as a test of character. Okay. Next card, number 9, the Hermit. Wisdom, solitude, detachment, mysticism. The Hermit guards ancient esoteric truths nurtured and harvested away from the bustle of everyday life. He seeks his own path through dark, little frequented byways of the human soul. His patient introspection uncovers secrets of the soul that the turmoil of daily life tends to obscure, and whose importance often only manifests in times of troubles. Upright meaning. The Hermit in a reading can represent either the attitude required of the questioner in the current situation or someone nearby with the detachment to see the way forward. Prudence, patience, and caution are all suggested by this card, and also a need for withdrawal and contemplation. Don't rush into anything until you properly understand what is going on. Be more eager to listen than to speak. Reversed meaning. Reversed, the Hermit represents overcaution, enforced solitude, timidity, and fear of affecting the world and honestly interacting with others. His meditations are an indulgence and an excuse for avoiding life, and he misses chances to help others with his knowledge through hesitation, clumsiness, and lack of empathy. Yikes. Okay. Next card, number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Luck, coincidence, change, destiny. The Wheel of Fortune represents the ever-turning balance of impersonal forces that shape our lives independently of all conscious aims and effort. There are times in life when everything goes right or wrong purely through seemingly chance events beyond our control. At such moments, we are at the mercy of fortune, ruled by the cockatrice or basilisk at the top, whose sword ensures no one basks in glory or defeat too long. Upright meaning. Good luck, change, and a revolution in your fortunes. Forgotten friends and unexpected allies suddenly appear to help realize some of your dreams. Strange coincidences also work in your favor. Make the most of it, but beware of pride and conceit. Remember to share your windfall with all who help make it happen, and bear in mind that it will not last forever. Reversed meaning. Bad luck, obstruction, betrayal, and indifference all conspire to bring you to a standstill. This is a bad time for new undertakings and also for gambling. Concentrate on small practical achievements that will bear fruit. Practice cheerfulness in the face of adversity. It will pass. Yes. Okay, next card is number 11, Strength. That's a pretty card. Power, determination, tenacity, courage. The female swaying the dragon represents humanity taming its wilder instincts and channeling them to useful purpose. Unlike St. George, who merely killed his dragon, she tames hers and gains its respect, adding its strengths to her own, becoming invincible. She is related to Artemis, or Diana the Huntress, and other pagan queens of the beasts. Upright meaning. This card signifies success through meeting problems head-on and overcoming them by strength of will. Perseverance, courage, and determination combined with intelligence and modesty make an irresistible combination not only for tackling adversity, but for encouraging others to come to your assistance. The strength of this card inspires others because its triumph benefits all. Reversed meaning. Strength reversed reveals wasted effort, failure, and the possible alienation of others through the abuse of power. In the reversed card, the dragon has won the battle and the woman has become tainted by self-interest. By losing sight of any larger goal, she loses the sympathy and the support of others. Here, restraint, modesty, and patience are called for. This is actually the first book that I've read so far that has reversed meanings in it. Here we go with the next card. Number 12, the Hanged Man. Self-sacrifice, originality, balance, rebirth. As with the Death card, the Hanged Man is much less ominous than he first appears. Although suspended over an abyss, our man is serene and seems almost to be enjoying his novel view of the world, perhaps because he knows it will give fresh insights when he is back on his feet again. Like the fool, he cares little for dignity or even danger and trusts in a higher wisdom to show him the way. Oh, that's lovely. Upright meaning. You are at a life crossroads at which sacrifices and patience are needed if the right choices are to be made. Submit gracefully and all will be well. Life needs to be viewed from a fresh angle, and what may seem a total distraction to your plans may just take you in a fresh, creative direction. You may feel you are wasting time hanging around, but it will prove to be well worth your while. Reversed meaning. Beware of pointless time-wasting selfishness and half-hearted sacrifice that achieves nothing. You need to find new ways of dealing with events. The card may also warn of accidents, danger, and loss. Remember that whatever fails to break you only makes you stronger. Lovely. Next card. Number 13, Death. Change, loss, upheaval, renewal. Few people relish the appearance of death, but it is rarely a warning of physical death. This unlucky 13th card can represent calamity and endings, but mostly it signals fresh beginnings, for which something has to give away. The card signals the passage from one stage of life to another, which may involve sacrifice and pain, but there is no other way to renewal. Upright meaning. This card represents a creative resolution or transformation of life, probably involving the loss of friendly family or business connections, but only as the prelude to a fresh and rewarding phase of life. In physical health, it can warn of a potential crisis if you pay no attention to warning signals. But the card is more usually concerned with spiritual health and the need for periodic renewal to avoid stagnation. Reversed meaning. The reversed Death card is bad news, but rarely is its message catastrophic. It warns of lethargy, inertia, and resistance to change, leading to exhaustion and standstill. Clinging too much to the past can lead to an inability to adapt to changing conditions. Beware of becoming a caricature of your old self. Okay, moving right along. Our next card is number 14, Temperance. Wisdom, patience, tolerance, confidence. The angel of time carefully pours the water of life from one vase into the other, signifying on one level the blending of past and present to produce understanding with depth. The pouring can also signify the blending of spirit and matter, and the reverse, leading to fruitfulness and prosperity. The dragon in the background is keeping guard so that life can prosper in the sheltered valley. Upright meaning: discipline, patience, restraint, and thoughtfulness lead to happiness and quiet success. Creativity and contentment go hand in hand. This is not a card of fame and glory, but the simple pleasures of daily life properly appreciated. It represents compromise in its most creative sense and the ideal conditions for raising a family or cultivating a long-term career. Reversed meaning: disunion, overwork, competing interest, dissipation, restlessness, and waste can all lead to a feeling of exhaustion. Nothing seems to have any real meaning, and if the mood persists long enough, friends will begin to fall away. The past feels like a burden because you are unable to learn from it. Wow. Pretty interesting so far. So here we are past our 15-minute mark again. So I will end this video and I'll see you in the next video. If these cards are resonating with you, there is an affiliate link in the description box below if you'd like to purchase them. And other than that, have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.